City are, of course, unbeaten this campaign. They're handily placed in the new look league phase of the UEFA Champions League. They face Spurs in the Carabao Cup in midweek, and today they have the opportunity to return to the top of the Premier League, something that they only managed to hold on to for a few hours last Sunday, but that victory against Molineux was a dramatic one and one to savour. Gvardiol comes forward for the Blues, getting towards the edge of the final third, taps it to Nunes. Nunes in the left wing position, plays it back to Gvardiol. Gvardiol taps it inside for Diaz. Diaz hits it from distance, it was on target, and Ramsdale makes the game's first save.
That's a decent save, it's a decent strike first and foremost. You could see the ball even where we were sitting, that was moving. So Ramsdale had to keep his eye on it.
Just on the edge of the final third, Gvardiol with the ball in his hands, looking for some movement, throws it to Haaland, who chests it down and taps it back to Bernardo Silva, back further to Joško Gvardiol and on to Mateo Kovacic. Kovacic helps it into Akanji. Akanji in the central midfield area, lays it out wide to Gvardiol, further wide to Bernardo Silva, into the gap for Nunes. Cross comes in, Haaland's at it and scores! First chance of the game, and you know who. Well, whenever he gets a chance, he puts it on target, and invariably he goes into the back of an opponent's net. And City lead 1-0. Erling Haaland, 14th of the season, his 11th in the Premier League. He keeps up his record of having scored every time that he's met Southampton.
Absolutely perfect start for City. Not the start you want as a Southampton player, and it's just the ball dinked in. How strong is he? He just keeps the defender off, keeps him the wrong side of the ball. Difficult for the goalkeeper. 1-0.
So the Blues in front with their first attack. They are hoping today to do what they haven't managed to do in their last 8 Premier League games at the Etihad, and that is keep a clean sheet. And immediately City had sort of bouncing forward because they've played it from one end of the field to the other, and here comes Nunes. Nunes off the left side, comes onto his right foot, hits the shot. My word, that didn't miss by much. Well, we talk about confidence. Couple of assists and a goal on Wednesday, an assist already this afternoon, and the belief to have a go from a very difficult position. I think Ramsdale does pull his arm away at the end, but only at the end. Diaz pushes it out wide to Nunes. Walker-Peters comes to meet him. Back it goes to Gvardiol. Gvardiol back to Diaz. Diaz helps it on to Akanji. Akanji on to Foden. Foden on to Savinho getting towards the edge of the penalty area, loses the ball, then wins it back, then gets to the byline, clips in a dangerous cross, cleared as far as Gvardiol, hit by Kovacic, and Ramsdale is a lucky boy. He got something on it, but it just seemed to squeeze out of his hands, but it goes out for the corner.
Yeah, do you know what, I think it's a decent save because he hits it, and he hits it with power. He can't really see it. I think basically he's just thinking, get something on it. Just try and get it away. He's got no chance of catching it.
Ramsdale under pressure, plays it into Downs. That's very good football this time from Ramsdale. Finds Downs. Downs hasn't got anywhere to go. City are going to try and pressure him into a mistake. Oh, and now they've prodded it through, and Archer's charging forward. Chance now on the counter. Can he score, Archer? He's hit the crossbar. Well, there you have it. Only seconds earlier I said at 1-0, you just think, well, you never know. There was the counter-attack. We've seen it time and time again this season, and they almost scored.
Yeah, he's through. To be fair, he's unlucky. He gets away. I'm thinking he's lost his opportunity because he stops. But having said that, he stops the defender. Then he goes again and hits it. He should hit the target.
It's Southampton that get things underway. They hit a long ball forward, which they didn't do too much in the first half. And remember, right on the stroke of half-time, Archer stormed down the middle and hit the crossbar. But it's City coming forward with Savinho on to Foden. Foden hits the shot wide. Not by much either. So Southampton brought the ball forward, lost it. City on the counter. Foden charged to the edge of the area, hit a left foot shot, just wide.
Yeah, it's a loose header, drops it to Savinho, he plays in Foden, it's a great touch, great strike with his left foot, beats the goalkeeper just the other side of the post.
Crossing position, not a shooting one. Diaz and Gvardiol and Haaland and Akanji all waiting to descend upon it. Foden delivers, good shape on the cross the head, face of the goal by Gvardiol, and cleared for the first corner of the second half.
Again, I think with Gvardiol you expect him to do better. He's onside at the back post. It's good clearance in the end by Southampton. It's a corner to City.
City 1, Southampton 0. Deep corner, Haaland off the line. Looked like it was going in, it was cleared off the line. Foden picks it up, clips it towards the far side. Haaland on target, Ramsdale in the right place. The closest City have come to a second goal.
Yeah, he does have it so well. He's done what you more or less get told, is when the ball comes across, headed back to where you come from, but it is cleared off the line. The goalkeeper's beat, but it's cleared off the line. But actually I think there's another Southampton defender behind him on the line, and I think he might have cleared it as well. But the intentions from Haaland and the placement was absolutely spot on. Then has another go, but just not enough pace on it to trouble the goalkeeper, Ramsdale.
So we're in the 50th minute, and now forward comes Southampton with Armstrong. Armstrong to the edge of the penalty area. Armstrong into the penalty area, hits the shot, and Ederson makes a comfortable save. But all of a sudden, they hit the crossbar in the final minute of the first half. They have a shot in the 5th minute of the second, and asking more questions. Bernardo Silva picks it up, goes back to Rico Lewis. Lewis getting towards the final third, plays it to Foden. Onward it goes to Nunes and then to Savinho. Savinho pops it into the area, and Haaland blocked right on the line. Oh, it must have come off Haaland last. I thought it came off the goalkeeper. Haaland can't believe he's missed it. Savinho drilled it in low. Haaland looked to get on the end of it.
Tries to put it under the goalkeeper, but into the far corner, and just puts it past the post.
Kanji comes forward, inching towards the final third, plays it to Savinho. Savinho in the right wing position, into the penalty area, clips in a deep ball. Haaland, brilliant, off the line, off the line.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to look at the replay. I think it's a really tight angle, and he's trying to just more or less head it back to try and get it in.
Well, a 1-0 win is more than adequate to take City back to the Premier League summit. But I think it'll be a nervy last few minutes if it is still 1-0, because Southampton have had the odd moment where they've almost scored, particularly through Archer. So it's on the left-hand side with Manning, still inside his own half. Ball comes into Matheus Fernandes, who crosses the halfway line, slips it through to Archer. Archer now getting to the edge of the penalty area. Real danger. Aribo on the edge, tries to get it onto Matheus Fernandes. On it goes to Armstrong, hits the shot over the bar, goal kick.
Yeah, again, evidence of, City are quite comfortable. They've got the ball, they're passing it around Southampton's box, but ultimately not being able to break them down. Southampton come on a bit of a counter-attack, but it was an attack that was actually well done. It wasn't one of these breakaways.
There's only seconds remaining here at the Etihad. Ramsdale's got the ball in his hands, he bowls it out. Harwood-Bellis props it forward. Onuachu with the chest down. Gundogan picks it up, and now Foden's got it. Foden on to Haaland. Haaland to finish. Great save, Ramsdale. Excellent save from Ramsdale.
It's a great ball by Foden into Haaland. He takes a very, very good touch, and you're just expecting him to dink it over, and that's what he tries to do. But Ramsdale, he's out in a flash.
Long ball up, and it should be Gvardiol's to clear, which he does, and the referee sounds his whistle, and City have got over the line, and they celebrate because, to be honest, it was a nervy finish. You've got to give credit to the team joint bottom of the table. The final score, City 1, Southampton 0.